Alright, I think we're all hooked up here and ready to start. I'm gonna play a little more Space Engineers. I was looking at some playback from my other streams, and it looks like the quality may not be great, especially video quality. However, I do have a new video card on the way, so hopefully that will help, but it won't be here till next week. So we're just gonna push through until then. So let's go ahead and jump over here to Space Engineers. And we're gonna continue our game where we left off last time. Hopefully we're not getting weird audio bits either. I heard some buzzing going on as well at different parts, so hopefully that's not a constant thing. I do have a new headset coming too, which both of those were items that I was wanting to get anyway. I've been just kind of putting off, so now I have another excuse to do it. So let's see. This is moving, but it should be off. It is. Okay, it's just bouncing. Because subgrids off of subgrids off of subgrid grids are not the most stable to work. Alright, first things first, we definitely gotta go get this unknown signal, right? We can't not. Actually, I lied. Let's grab power first. Then we're gonna come over here and get this unknown signal. And I was gonna build some ships, but I might focus on expanding the base to get a full refinery going. Because I think in the end that is a better path. Come on, some cool cow drill. Very cool. Let's see. Not a bad find. I don't really need another tier 2 grind or tier 1 grinder, but we'll take it. That's kind of the other bit. If we get the base more set up, know where gold and silver is, we can go grab a handful of silver and make better tools. We're also, I just remembered, very full on stuff. Let's see. move some of this over to here. It's also full, okay. Over to... Oh, I don't know where. Okay. Let's just do some building, maybe. That's the approach. Probably... Let's see, how do we want to do this? Where do we want to build this out to? I was going to build it that way, but the ship's kind of in the way, so it might just be better to build out this way. Extend it out. Enclose at least that much of it right now. This is going to take a lot of steel plate. We have... We don't have any steel plate. Alright, well, let's... make a bunch of steel plate. That will hopefully make some space. Okay. We could also make additional H2 gens because I guess it's slowly filling up. We don't need a bunch for a while anyway. Steel plate do we have? Not many. Just those. Take those. I'm tempted to again mess up my order of things because I need all those steel plate. It might be worth going to get just a touch of silver. So maybe we do go get a touch of silver. We'll let those steel plates get made. Yeah. Off. Sure it's there. If we go get a touch of silver, we'll be able to have better tools, which will make all that welding go a lot faster. And since we gotta wait for stuff to get made anyway, doesn't really hurt. I guess I could have taken the ship, but I really don't need that much. Kind of feels better to do it this way. Get down in here in no time. Yeah, I got silver. Now, I'm going to end up collecting a bunch of rock doing this because silver is very rocky mineral, I guess is the way to think of it, but drop the rock off and only take back the loot of silver. And hopefully I'm not doing this wrong, because I think the mid-level refinery, I think, can do silver. I don't think I have to have the full one. It's very slow. I think it can do it. We obviously want a better refinery. That might be the...
Inventory full.
That might be the next thing that we go for. Okay, let's just take this. That's sufficient. Can I not? Dang it, basic refinery must not be able to. I really thought it could. Well, shoot. Well, looks like we're gonna build full refinery. So let's put it... Could drop it right over here. Kind of like to keep it raised up. Ow. What if I did it like this? If we're gonna do that, we may as well do the industrial. It's just cooler. Put it there. And then we still have room for modules on the back. Steel plate. Now here's the big trick for it. Because it takes a lot of doing. It's easier to build up this welder here. Dang it. I need to drop some of this stuff. I don't know where I was trying to go, because I have it's everywhere. Let's just throw that there. Sure. Yep. There we go. That's going to start welding that up. We'll see what we may or may not need to produce. Definitely need construction components and large steel tubes because I had to those.
Energy low.
Some motors and metal grids. Let's hop on the chair here. We'll do it from here. Okay. Another 1,000 plates. And we'll see what else we need. What else do we need here? Possibly just the steel plates. Alright, so it should take care of itself. Got that hurt myself. Once that is in place, we'll start clearing our inventory back out a lot faster. It's going to take some time. Okay. Kind of got myself stuck by grabbing so much material. I'm out of space, so I gotta kind of wait for stuff to get built here to really move with it. Could probably go ahead and look at modules. I think speed module just essentially takes iron, nickel. Can't do yields. I don't really care about power efficiency, so I might throw a speed module or two on. Again, once that's built. Kind of plan on that. Goes into production. We're starting to expand. Oh, we're so close. There we go. That's going to start cranking through that other stuff, but let's do the unimportant part here first of do a little bit of silver. Just enough to make my better tools. There we go. Let's go ahead and make a better grinder. Not two of them, just one. And a better drill. Why not? Up. Because I am more important than anything else that it could be making. Right now, we'll just throw... Oops, wrong way. Throw these in the seat. And while we're in here, let's go ahead and fill our tank. Oh, that's not set to autofill, so let's tank. Autofill bottles. Alright, so now we should be cranking through material quite a bit faster. Yeah, the drill heads are empty now. That's good. Yeah, we should be in business now. I just gotta find somewhere I can. Oh shoot, I should load up all that plate underneath it before I cover it all up. Let's go ahead and steal the plate that we were going to use to build those modules. Fill this in. There we go. Now we can set these back in place. We can fill them in at our leisure. Oh, that's why I think the welder's doing stuff. Also, my machine did not like that unidentified signal loading in. That was painful. Okay, cool. I actually didn't expect the welder to reach these. I will not complain. Okay, let's check on production. Yep, we're making stuff. Good. Doesn't look like the water can reach this one. That's alright. I deposit this silver yet? Here, we'll put it in the drill head. That'll work. Because while we're producing stuff, I'm going to go pick up this unknown signal. It's one of these. Dang it. Try to auto-dampen to it. See if that helps at all. Could lock that sensor, maybe. Oh, it's still going. Yeah, it took the battery. That'll do it. Go over here and pick up our scrap. And it's still beeping, so we might be able to push the button still. Button? Nothing. Oh well. But, I mean, these are good finds. They have a lot of good material in them. And probably more than I'm going to be able to carry back, honestly. So I might... space do I have? Very little. Yep. Okay, so let's do this. We'll mark that. Just to come back and grab it here. After we dump stuff off. That we don't really have room to store, but okay. Make it work. Same thing, I should have had a better angle on those blocks. Okay. Go over here, finish scrapping that. Back. Ground the components off the ground. That would have been unfortunate. Come on. There we go. Target it. Target it. Okay. And back we go. Right. Let's try to weld up these blocks here. A little more. Plenty now. Right. Now that we got a decent welder, doing these plates won't be so bad either. Welding up armor block is riveting gameplay. At least it's light armor. The armor takes 3 times as long. Alright. And to finish this up. There we go. So now we should be refining stuff very quickly. I'm not worried about yield modules on anything we're getting here because we're on a planet, we have essentially infinite amounts of all of it, so it's not a big deal. Once we get caught up, I'll probably pull the basic refinery out of the group of equipment because we won't really need it. We're better off with the big refineries. Now we might build another big refinery though to replace it. And I have to see how much silver I end up getting because we might go ahead and build ourselves a med bay. That way we could just recharge faster and all that fun stuff. Because this is very slow to recharge from the survival kit. Let's make some more steel plate. All caught up on our production. Good. Let's Just do like several thousand. That'll be better. We don't need this anymore, at least not right here. Because that is all built up. Some of its resources. Okay. Yeah, I think we probably put another refinery like right beside this. Makes the most sense. Just have to figure out a good place to... Yeah, so we can put a welder right there, and that will fetch it, so we don't have to hand weld it because that takes a while. Just loading up on steel plate here. Okay. And I think this is probably all the further over this way we're going to want to go, because we might swing this arm back over here to drill some. And I have a cobalt mine here, so I may build another drill eventually to pull it. So for right now, this is going to kind of be the size that I think we're going to shoot for. So I might start pulling some of this stuff out, and then we can kind of build us a nice little area. Yeah. Alright. I was trying to figure out why there really shouldn't be a line there. That's kind of odd, but doesn't matter. Alright, how are we looking on inventory space? How is our... good. Large container. We're back to a little over half full. Excellent. Okay, how's our power holding up? It's good. Ooh, that's the other bit I was going to do. Let's build an event controller. Let's grab the whole programmable block. Nope, that's not what I want. There was a whole block that held all those timer blocks and the event controllers. Sir, timer blocks. Oh, the timer block is what holds the event controller. Okay. So let's throw down. Gonna go anywhere, so let's just put it right over here. An event controller. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so what we're going to have it do is we're going to have it watch the battery. And when the... Let's see. Stored power. The stored power of that battery is equal to or less than, say, 85%. And I want you to use the engine. on. Toggle block off. So, what should happen now... Oh, gotta... There we go. So battery is currently at 83%, which is cool. But, so nothing happens. That should mean that this engine over here is off. And it appears to be. Let's just double check. It is. So now, if our wind slows down and our battery drops below 85% charge, then our engine should start. And we can test that out. Coming over here. Shut off the wind turbines. So now the battery, we're running on battery power only. Check. Battery is slowly gonna drift. I just want to see that the engine does turn on, and it should turn off now. It's probably going to be a this is not the best way to do it, because what's going to happen is it's going to get below 85%. Engine's going to kick on. It's going to go over 85. Engine will kick off. It's going to bounce back and forth there. But for right now, it'll be good enough. It's not the long-term solution. You actually need like 2 of these things, or timer blocks to do some other stuff, but this will be fine for right now. We are okay with subpar at the moment. Let's go get unknown signal, because free loot is free loot. Nothing if not a loot goblin. Rainbow rifle. It's calling me. That never happens. Oh, hey man. Yeah, sorry, I had a phone call. Somebody was apparently, had put my number down, wrong number, about a loan. What you want to call it. But, yeah, wasn't for me, so. Wrong number. But, yeah, man, welcome in. Glad you could stop by. Hope dinner's good. What are we having?
Energy low.
Space credits. hit it. Yeah, we got plenty. We can get home. Let's get our refills in. Yep, we're definitely going to build a med bay. This is painful. So let's put... Where we want to put the med bay? That's the next question. So I do want to leave this spot here open for another refinery, but like I said, I don't need it. So probably move the chair out of the way now. Oh, I don't want to move it. I got all my drill controls already on it. We work around that. Ooh, fried rice, nice. Yeah, definitely got to keep an eye on that kind of stuff. Don't feel like you have to pay attention to me while you're doing that. Dinner is way more important. I fried up a couple pieces of ham, had some cheesy potatoes with it, and some yogurt. A very adult meal of mine. Question is, do we want this one or this one? This one's cooler, but this one might be easier to fit in to our current setup. Although I could spin it right there. Just change that one block out. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Here, let's pull this. Connector. Grab T-junction. And junction in. Send the rest of it into production. Get these built up. That one's close. Oh, missed it. Wait for it on the ground. Come here. These are nice ones too, because kind of early, if you can get the medium cargo container, that can be very helpful early on. Okay. All the components. I apparently have a bunch of components on me. Or, no, that was the steel plates that I grabbed. Never mind. I already forgot that what was in the box there. I was like, why is my inventory so full? Back to base. Clear off some of those GPS markers as well. Let's do that while I'm thinking about it. That's off planet, so I don't need to see it right now. That we can delete here. Can't. Oh. Wrong shortcut. I just put a whole bunch of stuff into production that I don't need to put into production. Because I don't have resources for it. Let's just do like all of this. Yeah, so shift middle mouse button. Shift middle mouse button puts a bunch of stuff in the production queue. Alt middle mouse button drops off a bunch of all the stuff you have in your hand that are in your pockets that you don't need. That was an oopsie. It's alright, we'll... It's good though, the inventory is much cleaner now. Getting the big refinery in place made a big difference. Still got a bunch of ice. So after we get this built, we might build a couple more 2H2 gens. That way we can get through some of this ice faster, so we can start digging again. Although we're probably all the way through the ice. May still pick up some ice. Steel tubes. Till that was going, we couldn't have ran the drills because we would have not would have passed stuff through. Let's check our battery. Ooh, getting close. A bit more. Must have canceled more stuff than I realized. So now let's do this. Put all this in production. Now we got the right stuff rolling. Right. A little bit more. I hope. Alright, that stuff can get away. That can get put away. So close. We're actually done refining stuff. We're out of That's still in this. Let's get that out of the survival kit. Two. It's fine. Basic refinery. Alright, medbay. Now we can recharge real fast. Definitely better. So we can take out this, because we don't need the survival kit anymore. Okay. And let's replace that with an O2 gen. So we can process the ice that we have faster. Good. That way, our tanks fill up faster. Excellent, excellent. Sure. You guys are both on, they're both doing good. Passing stuff through. Alright. With that, now we can actually turn our drills back on. So let's say drills on. Rotation on. And our pistons on. Now we'll start sinking our drill rig in. Hopefully we'll be able to keep up a lot better inventory wise. Let's check. We need to put another probably set of timer blocks and event controllers on it to make sure. So we're pulling into the refinery. Good. Realistically, we should be able to get about enough iron here to not have to worry about iron really ever again, unless we start building something massive. They go just a little bit longer to about 350,000 liters. It's good enough. And then we'll off. Okay. So let that process. That should give us, like I said, enough iron to do everything now. We can build this base out. Be in good shape. Let's turn this refinery off. Basic refinery. So that I can move stuff out of it. The big cargo. We can take it out of line here. Oop, every button was wrong there. There's one thing that kind of stinks about the way they do their button controls is your hotbar. You can't lock things in it, so like I always want my tools in the spots that they're in, but if you try to add a new thing that would be in that spot, game just overwrites it, so you get some weird things happen there where you lose kind of track of your own tools and instruments. So here we have it. Let's fill that in while it's open. For right now, let's put a straight line conveyor in here. May replace that here in a minute with something else. Nope. Alright. So now we're running. I kind of want to build myself a nice little enclosed space, but I don't want the refinery to be in that enclosed space. Probably need to move the ship. Could put it on this side. Let's do that. Let's grab a connector. We crouch down. I think that lets you pass that stuff through. So we'll fly the ship to this other side. I need to get rid of this ship too. Not get rid of it, but this is not a ever ship. It's on, batteries on. Lock. This is, it doesn't have, the ship doesn't have enough power for what it's doing. Lock that, charge battery, turn off thrusters. Phone's over here making all kinds of noise. Okay. Now we can drop that. Let's hope this doesn't have much crap in it. It does. It does. I was wrong. Well, it's got a lot in it. Oh, dang it. Should have looked before I ground. Like a call before you dig situation. I guess this doesn't get me electrocuted or all my neighbor's internet destroyed, but does mean I have to do this whole bunch. Cool. So that's I want to move stuff too. I think maybe I stack these O2 gens just to kind of get them out of the way so that I can then start kind of building around this. Like this could be a wall, or maybe even a walkway. Wall would go there, they could be part of the wall. This doesn't have to be an airtight space, unlike when we're in space, we definitely want airtight to be built. we don't really need the small cargo because we have the large cargo. So we can take all that stuff out, move the assembler. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I was going to put a second refinery here, but I kind of don't think we need. Thinking maybe this is a good place to set our assembler. And we can do an industrial one. Just because it'll fit nicely. Kind of right there. What? Wait. Okay, that stuff in production. Come on. There's no visually this is different, but it's even though this one's bigger than the other assembler, there's no benefit to it other than just appearance. But now we can come up our steps and interact with this if we want. It just kind of feels nicer from a gameplay situation. May end up having to move this as well, just because it just depends. We could put our door right here, maybe. Although it would be nice to put some speech modules on this as well. Yeah. That's going to get us stuck. We just put one. And I think we put here. Yeah. Go. Now we can make stuff faster. Stuff in production. We need to check. Alright, so color changed. That means it triggered. So our engine is on. Yep. Let's see where our battery's at right now. Change colors. So this is what I expected to see. It's gonna... This is suboptimal. So at 85%, kick the engine off. Less than 85% kicks the engine on. And swaps us on and off of battery power, basically. But really what we need is two event controllers. One that turns the engine on at a threshold, and one that turns it off at a higher threshold, so that it doesn't just keep kicking on and off. But I really just want to make sure those work kind of as a emergency situation. I'm going to turn our wind turbines back on, which will start charging the battery. As soon as that kind of catches up, our engine should stop turning on and off constantly. Hopefully. Okay. Or we may be using a lot of power right now. Essentially, if this can get to 85.1%, then this event controller will stop flipping on and off. But it's not doing that. I wonder, are we not making a lot more? Okay, we don't have a lot of wind right now. It's actually getting worse. Okay, well, we'll kind of just keep letting that be, because that is doing what it's supposed to do. But we opened up space, now we can build out this way as well. So... forgot we're building modules over here. We're out of silica and nickel? Really? No, we're not. We got tons. What's going on? Oh, let's do this. Let's put that into cooperative mode. There we go. So if you have multiple assemblers, generally they will only work on what you tell them to, but you can set them into cooperative mode, and they will, anything that's set to cooperative mode will help the things that are not set to cooperative mode. So you just want one not set, and then you could have a whole bunch of them set, and they'll kind of help each other work. I got some issues though. Why? Because those are already in that queue. Industrial assembler for some reason doesn't have... oh, because it's all here. What? Why will that not pass through? I take it? Oh, it's full of iron, you dummy. That's why. Alright, I need to fix my inventory here. So let's essentially pull everything into the large cargo container that is not being used. Stay fine. Placing the gens is fine. Let's go ahead and just pull everything out of the small cargo container as well. Get an idea of what we have everywhere. Alright, so now everything's consolidated. That is a better mode of operation. And I bet I still have a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory to do. That's why I couldn't grab stuff. There we go. So now we don't really need this other assembler, so that will run fast enough. Probably move those O2 gen and the cargo container. So we're essentially I'm just trying to open up this space so that we can make like a living quarters, which is entirely unnecessary gameplay wise, but yeah, it feels good. I want to have a place to stay. I gotta be careful because I don't want to fully disconnect stuff until I can. So I kind of want to. I guess I can turn these off and then move the ice out of them. I do have plenty of storage at the moment. Gen 2. Go. I also need to start naming this stuff so it's easier to find and organize. Let's just set them off the front of here. Two gens. Let's do it. Do it this way. I can connect it up. So that goes there. Think. So I send it out. Doesn't really matter. Stand it up there for right now. Finish tearing that down. Yeah, see, our wind turbines are not moving. So, glad I built this this engine here to hydrogen engine to kind of keep us in power when this happens. Also considering building a trackable solar array wouldn't really help right now, but just another way to get power. That's kind of a big, not too big project. It's kind of a big project. We need to figure out where things are going to go first before we do that. We want to make sure it's got plenty of room and we don't get in the way of anything.
Inventory full.
Okay. Here. This might be a big enough living space. I'm gonna have to move these, I think, to under the floor. Which is fine. We just may have to dig out a little bit. Is that? That was all weird flash there. I mean, I guess the nice thing is that nothing really breaks here.
Energy low.
Let's take care of that. And I understand why sometimes when I do the ban it removes the message, and then sometimes when you ban it doesn't. It's really odd. Oh, need some power. Okay, cool. Or steel plate. Alright. Wait. Yeah, I think this will be enough space right now. Except this is not going to be airtight around this. Oh. Should probably deal with that first. Just welded all this stuff up just so I can break it all back down. I'm going to need to bring this conveyor line over to this cargo container. I think the way I'm going to do that is by digging down. Digging underneath it. Yeah, so that way it's all out of sight. It's really not really concerned about being out of sight as much as I am it actually being able to not be in the way. Build stuff here. Being able to build over top of it and whatnot. Basically, it was a lack of planning on my side. But that's the beauty of this game. You really don't lose resources when you break stuff down, so it's not a big deal to kind of build and rebuild. Sure I don't screw myself over here too much. Hi, man. Feel like I may try to swing in as well here in a little bit. Probably only be going a little bit longer, so good luck with yours. I appreciate you hanging out. Oh, let me select that. There it goes. Alright. Do a little more drilling, a little more grinding. Before I make a real big mistake here, let's do just to come in at there. Let's drop a junction. We can still go. We can still do a T here, right? Yeah. No, we can't because we're going. No, we gotta have to have a regular junction. Yeah, that has to be a regular junction. Just make a bunch of small steel tubes. Daggone it. There. Tired of not having those when I want them. Okay. Now we can get rid of that. Come in from this side so we know just how far to go. That can now be a straight line. Those. Let's this out just a little bit more. A C junction in here, if it'll let me. Right, it's forward. And we're going to have to do this so we can target the bottom of that block. Flip around. Gear plates, motors. Alright, let's make 100 of those. Those. Right. Now we're getting there. Regular block. Right, sweet. Got it. Now we're all piped up all the way over. Take that out. That out. Oh, hang on. Did that go red? Should not have gone red. It's no power. What? How's that? So somehow, battery and the wind turbines are now no longer connected to this grid. Which I guess is true, because these blocks don't actually connect to that. Yeah, that is correct. They are no longer connected. Just put this in. That will reconnect them and everything will be back up. Okay. Cool. Yep, that works. And it's real far away. I don't feel like going over there. I was going to leave this as like a little, an access trench. They do make blocks for that, but I don't know. So let's make Willis ducks. I think you can crawl through them either direction. I think. Let's test. So I know we can go that way. Go this way. Crawl in that. And lay them sideways. Can we get through them? We can. Okay. We can do this however we wish. So let's lay them. Actually, I don't even know that we need to. I was just going to do it for funsies, but we might be better off to just cover that with block.
Energy low.
Trying to get too fancy too early, maybe. Let's grab some power. Cool. So now we could start building a little room if we. Right. Let's just see what we end up with if we do that. Let's go. Walls. We got interior walls. It's not bad. We also have doors. So where are the windows? Do I not have them unlocked yet? I don't need to build an interior wall. Let's do that real quick. Just right there. There we go. Yeah, that's the blocks I was looking for. Like that, maybe window. These really are kind of ugly blocks. I don't really like them, but can work in certain circumstances. Girders, no. Just make like any girders. Problem with them is like you can't put anything against them, so it's almost better to kind of stick them on the outside. To do that, I just need to put something down over here that will let me attach to them. I'd like to have access to this still on my door. This is a very unfortunate placement. Could move the med bay. This is where I start, like, taking forever to figure stuff out, because that there. Now let's have a little corridor. That's better.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
My chair.
Inventory full.
I didn't want to, just because I was trying to be lazy and didn't want to reset it up, but it's just too much in the way where it is.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Now, we could put something off that if we wanted, but the idea of coming around the here, have a little hallway, maybe have our door, thinking door right here. I like the sliding doors, not bad, classic. I kind of like the hatch doors for like exterior doors. And I'm wondering, I maybe could sink one into the floor. That could be interesting. So if I came in here, I have the space. I did like... do like that. I think this will be... I think this will be airtight. What? Do the... Build the things. Can I not? Oh, I probably just can't pull from there. That's why. Yeah, I don't know if this gap right there is going to be airtight. But we can figure that out later. We can change this to the full block door if we need to. Same right here. That's almost definitely not going to be airtight. Yeah. Alright, let's try the other one. The full door. Yep, so now we can come through here. That's airtight. This corner still may not be. You have to put something around here, do something to figure that out. Here. Med bay. May have to move this battery or just build more of them, or again, just put something in that corner. Don't mind coming into the battery. Maybe even put a second battery bank here. Battery wall. Then as we come around, let's think, what else do we need? Oh, we obviously need a bathroom. We're actually going to need a bathroom and a shower. Obviously. Shower. Shower kind of dictates where things can go because it needs to be a certain. So I could put it there. That would kind of. That, and then we put toilet like that, right? All crucial elements to this game here. Okay. Gonna come in, we got our little med bay. Maybe, like I said, have another battery wall here. Could do a. Kind of like putting doors on the bathroom, because normally just have weird angles. Nobody needs to. You don't want anybody spying in on you in your bathroom. Come in here, shower in your bathroom in peace. Have that. We need a bed. Probably. Side, we'd use it as part of the exterior wall. I just don't know if that right there will be airtight. Actually, that most certainly won't be, because that corner isn't. So let's move bed one over. Go. Something there, like maybe. Let's grab planners or a couch, maybe. Sink is small grid only. What else am I thinking? Rack. Armory's not a bad option beside the bed. Kind of like it. Okay. And maybe this side. through the couch. Then we get the little plants kind of coming in. Maybe. What's our other option here? The planters. Barium's nice. I don't have any gravity components though. Let's do the couch. Tier plate. That. Let's bring this out one more layer. That way we can put an actual wall on the side. Okay. Could do door. There's also thinking. Should be another. Oh, the kitchen. That was the other block I was thinking about. Could put the kitchen right there. We kind of lose some block because of the door, but so we use the full kitchen. They don't really don't. That gives us sink on that side, stove on that side, or options here. Yeah. Look at that. Which one has the bookshelf? That's what I was thinking. There's that. Maybe here? I don't know how I want this wall to be. Some corners are a little weird. It's probably going to be better as an interior wall. But that one maybe? Do like that. Let's give it a little angle. Then kind of like these generally. This one cutout is the top. Do a couple of those. Oh, there we go. That maybe. This is going to be somewhat tight quarters, but we might put an upstairs in to function as kind of a server room-esque. Or maybe a mechanical room better. So you come around, do your mid-base stuff, around, get the bathroom. This is kind of the bedroom. Yeah, I think the kitchen. It's gonna make sense to go there. And again, I'd prefer that the. Kind of wish these were swapped on the sides. So that the stove was here and the sink was here. Again, it doesn't matter. It's completely. The whole thing's completely impractical and it doesn't make a difference, but. You know, it is what it is. I'd like to put a TV right there. What if I swapped? Well, if I swap though. I swap the couch in the armory here. Be able to see the lands from the outside, I think, but it's okay. Let's bring the armory back. Okay. Makes me feel like this block is not the right one, but that's alright. To that, can we? I've covered it up, it's fine. Now we can put an LCD right here. Let's do a, you know, some other options. Yeah. Let's just do that one. There we go. So now we can put an image on that and we can essentially pretend to watch TV. We can sit in our... have a snack, watch TV. You know what? Let's go ahead and set that up. Because we need to. The images. Let's take. Trying to remember which one's which here. That'll work. Watch this little TV. Power is still, I mean, it's obviously going to keep holding because we have hydrogen, but it would be nice if those would start spinning again. Living quarters, got a nice little walkway. How do we want to finish this corner off? Or we could change this corner because I don't super like that. We could do... do just the armory, but that doesn't look real great with wall type. I don't think I want that armory. Yeah, it'll be fine. Then we can do... throw the bookshelf in. Maybe throw it on that side so we got a little cubby. Yeah. Here. It gives us access to a coffee cup. I think I like that. Better. Now you can lay in bed, drink you a cup of coffee. Fiddle with those switches. Still get our stuff. We got a bookshelf. Okay. So this is kind of the home side. Of our quarters, we could make this more the working side so we can have some equipment over here. Maybe even a weapons rack somewhere. Because I think I want to throw another battery down, so let's do that. That started charging anyway. I like to get this be somewhat closed in. My eyes are starting to get tired staring at a computer screen all day for work. Then stare at a computer screen after work kind of wears them out after a while. Okay, so that'll start. Let's grab some of these. So we can might even bring this over one more. Grab some stuff. Okay. We have this nice big window looking out here, which is a nice view. See the sunrise. That's actually kind of cool. Could put our... I don't want to do corner. Do the interior wall corner bit, but it just never looks right. I never like that. Good. passage is gonna look right. Or another bed. There's always the aquarium. That won't really work unless we put... Could though. Let's try something here. I don't have any gravity gens. I don't know if I can make one. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can, but I don't know what it takes to make a gravity. I think it takes gold. Yeah. I haven't mined any gold yet, so maybe not a good choice. Not a good choice even to try and mess with. There are other options here. Don't like that. Did pipes. Yeah. Doesn't look right. It's not gonna work for a corner. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with that. Alright. We'll make it work. Because then I think what I want to do is put a console. Grab the console. Grab the desks. Desks. Console. Could do like a couple consoles here. Like one of those. One of those. Like that, or do I want it to be the other way? Like this. It's almost like they're going to look out over the drill there. What I'll do is I'll put like a window, glass, something on that side. I'm on the other side of them. Here, plates. Acorn tier plates. After that. Yeah. Now you can like sit there and essentially see those. And then what I'll do is on this side, I'm just going to put a big window. 2x1. I think. The invert. It'll need to be... Put another one on top of that, though, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Now this is kind of a monitoring station for the drill outrig. And what I'll do is just need to put some block on this side, kind of build this corner up. Okay. Okay, like it so far. Something right here. I'm thinking maybe that, or thinking that. Like that right there. That feels right. Come through here. It's a little open. Desk, that would make sense. That. I don't think anything's going to fit with that. Where nothing really fits with this because not full blocks. Might just be open. But maybe we use this as stairs to go to our second floor when that time comes. That's what that's for. So I'm thinking maybe that might even be a situation where, like, this is... like a light panel, but let's grab that. So put a light panel in there. Cover that with something else. I guess for right now, why don't we do... light armor panel. Kind of cover the whole... probably over to... maybe there? Then I think I want the ceiling to raise. Maybe one more. No, because it'd be nice if this was a little more open. So yeah, so then here, what if we did... to do a wall. I could do like... see here. Do we want... Grab some interior plate. Or I can even mess with this. That. I kind of think maybe that. To be to the inside. That maybe? This game really gets me in trouble because just sitting there thinking I was gonna stop about 15 minutes ago. That hasn't happened yet. Still over here building stuff. Okay, so what if I... How do I want to... How do I taper that in? Because essentially I need this to... get myself to this. I could use the... This, maybe? That gonna look... I don't need that there. That was just a... This started. Can I get away with a line of those? It's not amazing. It's not terrible. Then... let's just put another one right there. Not great. Not great. Be worse. Could maybe spin that. That might change that around. Like that. How does that look? It at least kind of falls more in line with the pattern. Okay. Lighting is still going to be a problem in here, but that's alright. We can deal with that. We don't really need a vent, but what if I've used a vent here? Do big exhaust vent. This. Actually pull air in. Again, unnecessary. Because we were in a high oxygen environment. Ooh, I may not be able to do that because I think I need... I'm going to need to put something on the outside of these blocks. I don't think that's where that can go. Could go right there, though. Which would still work. Let's do... For right now... If I do that... And I can put my vent right there, but let's... Make sure we don't disconnect our turbines. Want that to fall over. And we grind this block. Now we can put like vent fan there. Okay. But vent in like right there. Okay, something like that. So far, we're doing good. So we're gonna need just a block right here. So let's just throw right now armor block right there. This, like I said, still probably needs to move, but it can chill out for the moment. Just don't. Do need, just for the sake of it, let's do that. Okay. Let's do plates. That there. Let's just build that up. Question. We're airtight. I actually didn't think we would be. Oh man, cool. We have us a little space here. No, obviously we're not anymore. Not worried about proper etiquette on the airlock. This is going to set to depressurize on. Yes. So it's essentially going to pull oxygen from the outside and feed directly to here, which is at pressurizing. Yes, so now we're warm and we have O2. Can take our helmet off. Oh man. That's cool. Alright. How are our batteries doing? Not great. Turbines are real bad. Our hydrogen. Still going up. That's good. Hydrogen engine. Off. Okay. I guess that means that, yeah, we're not using a lot of power right now because we're not refining anything. We're gonna need to fix the lighting. Wasn't gonna mess with it right now, but I think we will. Some construction components. Okay. Where do we want the corner lights? There are a couple lights up top. There are kind of all of them right through there. Too bad. Like a corner light there. Over the doorway. Like that's reasonable. You always know where your exit is. Probably throw another corner light. Actually, no, we can't put it there. It's part of the... side. So let's just put them like... some lights right there. And I don't know if I like that or not. Let's load them up and see. It's not bad. Let's do this. Oops. Yep, that takes me all the way out. Then let's do it from... just here. Mine off. Alright, so the corner light, let's make it a more... little bit of yellow in it, I think, is what you want. Up those radius. that look? Got a lot of light there, a lot there. Need to put some light kind of over here, I think. Make that work. Put it right there. Let's do. Good enough. Just doing this so that they all take the settings. Okay. Like that. Corner's a little dark, but that's okay. I think this we need to adjust because let's do it needs to have more of a wait, we're in the bedroom area. Can actually be more ambient. Yeah, I think I like that. Cool. Alright, we got this little yeah, this corner's a little dark. Might just be how might be able to do. Look at this. Just turn that down. Drop that fallout. Doesn't need to go bright. Just trying to be able to see our stuff. Like a nightlight, and so we can see our gear. Alright. And obviously we want things brighter over here. It'd probably be nice if there was a way to get some more light right there, but it could just that bigger, but it's alright because like I've said several times, none of this is critical to gameplay. It's all just because we want to give ourselves a place to sleep. That's right, we can't build on top of those because they are taking up that space. It's alright. Kind of gives a little bit of, you know, shape to the base. So, alright. I think my eyes have had enough. I'm going to here. I never like the visuals of that. We're gonna sit in our couch. That's what we're gonna do. Turn it there. Yeah. Yep. There we go. That's where we're gonna be. I think. Call it. Save. Let's come over here. Go to that screen now. Which I don't know that I need an ending soon, opposed to just ending, but we have it, so why not? It was in the theme pack, so we'll take it. It all the way out. But I appreciate everybody that stopped by and hung out. I honestly don't know if anybody's still in here, but I hope if anybody was just lurking around, they had a good time. Yeah. Until next time, hopefully, said in a couple next week, I'll have new video cards, so maybe things will look a lot better. That's the hope, anyway. Well, see everybody next time.